Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Cho. We are back with another Crystal of Atlan banger, and today, like I said, we got a lot of content going out this week. So, like I said, it's a pretty exciting time. I had to go over this because we literally just got the announcement here that we got a new raid coming. It's coming on the 30th with the update. So I gotta go over the new raid. Got to. So this video is going to be covering the new Apocalypse raid, or Apocalyptic descent, that is coming out on the 30th. It'll be here in, you know, just 3 days. So we need to be prepared. That is what it is. We need to be prepared. You guys need to know, you know, what's going on, what mechanics you got to follow. It doesn't seem that bad, so let's go ahead, and we're actually gonna hop out of Crystal of Atlan and we're gonna take a look at a video, and yeah, let's go over the raid. Let's go over the raid details. Yeah. All right, so I think going over the elite version would be good right now. The elite version is the one that's coming out with the moniker. It's the one that everybody wants to clear to get their moniker and their title. So we're gonna go over the elite version. This is a video Nellan put out 2 weeks ago, and it's a POV. So I think this is a great video to watch. And while we watch it, I'll go over at least what I know about the mechanics and see what we could pick up from this video. So let's do it. As far as I know, this raid is pretty, it's got a lot of mechanics to it, but it's pretty simple. There's one thing to keep in mind though, like when watching these videos, like this video, yeah, they're level 80. You know what I mean? That's something to consider. We're going to be level 60. We're going to be a lot weaker. We're not going to have the multipliers that they have. We're not going to be doing the big numbers that they do. So we have to consider that. I haven't even seen the legend version. Apparently, first of all, elite is 4 people. That's the first major thing. But if you notice, there's 20 reses total and each person has 7. So you're gonna have a lot of opportunities to res, which means that you have a lot of opportunities to die. I imagine a lot of people are gonna die. But you know, we're hopefully it's not that bad. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So, first fight. Oh, and they're using the new classes Glaciette and the dual sword, the new swordsman, which is sick. This is the character that I'm going to transfer to when it comes out. So this character is so dope. It's like a Creo dual blade wielder. God, it's so sick. So they got 2 of those and 2 Glaciettes. All right, so this is the first boss. As far as I know, this boss got 3 phases, right? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Look, the concept of raiding is still simple. Stay out of fire. If you got to clear ads, clear them. You know what I'm saying? Communicate, don't die. That's bro. People walk into these dungeons and they just die a lot. Just don't die. You know, move out the way. It's way more important that you stay alive than it is to deal max damage on something. So let's keep that in mind. All right, so these little things pop out of the people. Okay, the first thing you have to do is clear ads. Okay, the objective in this fight is to clear those little 4 ball things. Okay, but it's wrapped around the little Saturn rings. You can't damage them unless you kill the ads first. So you notice how he's getting all the ads down? See that? And then once the ads are down, see, once the ads are down, the rings break. And then once the rings break, you can then take out all the balls. You have to take out the balls simultaneously. I think it was within like 15 seconds of each other, right? And then that's it. Now, that was literally phase 1, by the way. So what you just saw was phase 1. Here's the thing. It's not gonna look like that for you. So first of all, clearing these ads might be a little bit harder for you. Plus, when the boss is shooting fire, you can't just tank it like that, right? So I think there's one situation where he just tanks fire. Or is it here? I don't know, I'm not sure. Yeah, you see all those hits? You see the spikes coming up from the bottom? It comes up in a little pattern. Yeah, you gotta dodge those. They hurt. Okay, so they're all down. Damage the boss down. Get him down to 600? No, 5, 4, 480. I think it's 480, then it's 240. Second phase. Okay, so these 4 walls pop up, right? So the boss in the middle, okay? There's gonna be 3 shadows of the boss that pop up in 3 of these 4 corners that he creates with these walls. These walls can be double jumped, okay? You don't need to triple jump. You just need full double jumps to hop over these walls. Very simple. What the shadows do is they possess one of your teammates, right? Or you. And then when it possesses you, your teammates have to come and kill you in order to take the possession off, and then you res with the swivel of health. That's the way that it works. If you're possessed too long without a teammate killing you, then you just die, right? Now, you can either get possessed and then let your teammates kill you, or you can kill the imitations. So as you can see, he's getting possessed right now. Now he's possessed. Okay, nobody came to free him up, so now he's dead. Just like that, okay? Now, once all the shadows are gone, again, you attack the 4 balls simultaneously. And then once they're broken, attack the boss, right? 240, now it's time for phase 3. Now it's just massive maze. Now this right here. So this right here is this, you know, you see the yellow square and the little square shooting on the outside. That means that this lightning move is getting ready to shoot you. And if you are walking near your teammates with this thing and your teammates are near your line of sight, that means they're gonna get zapped. You're never gonna get zapped because the part that's on you, there's no lightning field. But see that red lightning? Yeah, that's gonna kill your teammates. So remember to stand in a position to where you're not zapping your teammates. That would be nice. And remember, it does shoot through walls, right? So if your teammate's running through a wall and you're on this side, they're gonna get zapped by you if they don't see it. So just be careful where you walk. Again, you're going through the maze and you're trying to get to the middle. Now these little points right here, you need to hit all these blue points in order to break the Saturn rings on the balls that you have to break in order to start damaging the boss again. So if you notice, there's a theme. The boss has these 4 balls around him, and you need to figure out how to break the rings around the ball so that you can break the balls, and then so you can attack the boss. That's the idea. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Oh, these little shadow things, right? So these little shadow things, you don't really see it right now because they're so weak compared to these people. But when they hit you, they're gonna fill up this little bar. Think of it like the famine bar, right? And when it gets filled to 100%, they're gonna possess you. Same thing. Either a teammate has to kill you or you're gonna die after some time. So be careful of that. And then you can literally get rid of some bar by killing enemies. So that's the way that it works. He's just avoiding him. So you just got zapped. Oh, that's another move right there. Okay, so we got that one. Now he's going inside. Now he's hitting this light thing. Clearing the ads. You gotta hit them all. Nice. So they cleared them all, which means they can attack the balls. Once they attack all the balls simultaneously, now you kill the boss, and that's it. Boss is dead. Now this boss definitely needs more context because like that looked extremely easy, but like I said, they're level 80, right? That means that they scaled way past this point, right? It's like doing Checkmate story right now. If you can imagine, if I was to do a guide on Checkmate story, yeah, I would make it look easy because I can kill pawn with one triple flash, right? It's like, that's what this is like for them. So it's not gonna be like that for you. You know what I'm saying? So just be wary that you're not gonna be this strong. So you have to, you know, there's mechanics that they can ignore that you can't ignore. All right. So this is the elite version. Not that bad. All right, so both teams have cleared it. We're just gonna fast forward a little bit, start the second fight. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I think a lot of us are gonna be able to clear this no problem, as long as we just know the fights. I can't imagine communicating with 3 other people, right? First of all, the first thing that's really cool is that it's smaller groups. Usually elite is 8 people. This one's only 4, so like that's already different. Pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. It's gonna be weird having 7 lives, and you know, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Less people to depend on is better. When you got to depend on more people, then there's more room for error. So that is pretty cool. But Legend is gonna be a nightmare because that's gonna be 8 people. Anyways, so boss start. So the first thing that you want to do, like right off the gate, is you want to attack the boss right away, get the boss down to 700 from what I understand. Also, these lightning balls right here, holy shit, do they kill. So it looks like it's gonna populate from this yellow light right here, or this, sorry, blue light. See that? So yes, so when you see that blue light, you need to get away from there. If those things hit you, you then become, I don't know if it's a chance to become paralyzed, but you end up just taking damage little by little, almost as if you're burned. But in this case, you're electrocuted. And then you can, you have this little field around you that can electrocute other people and you can just kill them, especially in this stage where you're gonna have to jump on a platform. So you really wanna avoid those electric things. And if you can, kill them. See how he just took it out? You can kill him as well. So attack the boss. So if you saw what he just did, right? So, oh, I guess that's the thing. Okay, so that's weird. So, ooh. So look, this blue light, this was an electric thing, right? Right? You gotta be careful of that. But you have to stand under the blue light. It makes me think that it's not the blue light, it's just random, because you have to stand under the blue light to summon the platform, then it hits the ground, right? So watch him. So look, bam, right? So now he stands on that and it lifts him up, and then he has to go to one of the 4 pillars. Now what's interesting about this guy that I'm watching is that he's not attacking the boss. So he's doing the mechanic before the boss's mechanic doesn't even activate until he puts up his shield. In order for him to put up his shield, he needs to be at 700 health. So the first thing you need to do is attack the boss. And then once you get the boss to 700, then he'll activate his phase. And then he'll have the 4 pillars summoned. And then you can start the mechanic. But doing the mechanic before that, yeah, see, and then he went to the boss after. So this guy is not making much sense, honestly. Now, so boom. Once the boss's shield happens, look at the corner, and you can see that he's shielding the 4 pillars as well. Well, each pillar is gonna have this this mech right next to it, and you kill the mech to break the shield for each pillar, right? So there's a mech right there. If you kill that mech, then the shield gets off of that pillar. And then you can literally go to the top. So you summon the platform, boom, jump on it. And then jump on the pillar. and you have to activate all 4 corners to break the shield of the boss. See that? Once the shield to the boss is broken, you down damage it from 700 to 200, I believe. See that? Even they're dying. That is scary. That is scary that they're dying. Okay. So it looks like if you don't damage the boss to 200, you'll have to do it again. But you could have damaged them all the way down to 200. That is scary that they're dying and that they're not able to burst the boss all the way. Holy crap. But it looks like this guy's just messing around. I can't tell. So mechanic again. Okay. You can see what pillars are active, and that tells you what pillar you got to go to, right? So all 4 pillars are active, but let's say the light was not coming from a certain pillar, then you don't need to go on that one. You need to go where the light is directed, because standing on top of the pillar is to where the light is connected is what's going to break the shield. Okay, good. So boom, that's 1. You might as well jump on the other platform, jump on this platform again, and then get to the other side. Boom. Okay, so 1, 2, zap. Okay, so all 4 are down, so now you can damage the boss. So boom, 300. So sorry, it wasn't 200, it was 300. So I must have been thinking of the story version. Okay, so the boss is now gonna rise. 4 pillars are gonna get summoned again. And you gotta go through this platform phase. And you're gonna need to kill the 4 balls before you can even go to the top. So that's like a transformation. One of the goofiest transformations I've ever seen, but a transformation nonetheless. All right, so you see the colors up top? So each pillar is gonna have certain color balls around that pillar, and those balls match the colors that you see on the screen. Okay, again, avoid that lightning no matter what. Okay, so he actually got hit by that lightning, so now it's hurting him, right? So what you have to do is you have to break the shield, right, of the little pillar here, and then you have to activate that pillar. Okay, now you can tell it's green, right? So the green little spinning thing, which is number 1. So boom, the first one is active. So you have to activate these pillars in order from left to right. So green, purple, light blue, then red. So purple's been activated. Look how much damage that fool just took. Oh my God. I honestly don't even know what killed him. That is scary. I don't know what that is. Is that because, whoa, I have no idea what that is. I'm so serious. Oh, wait, the timer. It's a timer. So look, activate it. 2. No, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. So look at the top. See, hold on, look. Look at the top. So the timer starts right now, 20 seconds. So you have 20 seconds to break the pillar and activate them. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody dies. Yeah, okay, so everybody dies. That is a wipe. So, and I'm guessing you have to activate all 4 pillars: green, purple, light blue, red, and you have to do them in that order, and you got 20 seconds to do it. Holy shit. And if you don't, that's a wipe. All right, now they got another 20 seconds. Right, meanwhile, you're avoiding damage from the boss. Okay, now, once you've done it, this thing like that was on the side of the bosses drops, and you step on it, and then it'll take you up to the actual boss. So you have to get on the side pillar right here, on the side platform, and then it's gonna rise. And you just gotta wait for it to rise. Okay. Now, once you're here, kill the boss. Fight's done. That's it. That's elite. Elite has been cleared. It's not that bad. Well, shoot, it is. I don't know. If you go in not knowing the mechanics, it's terrible. It's gonna be a nightmare. If you go in just completely blind, then, you know, Dashy's funny. I like Dashy. Dashy's hilarious. Yeah, if you go in completely blind and not knowing what you're doing, you're fucked. You really have to go in with the plan, knowing what you're doing. And if you do, it gets so much easier. You know, going in there, getting the pillars on time, climbing up to the top, avoiding the lightnings, killing the mechs. Like, as long as you know what you're doing, as you can see, it's not really damage intensive, except for that one part where you have to redo the pillar phase if you don't get the middle boss down on time. Other than that, it doesn't seem that bad. Now, the parts that, you know, are concerning are, of course, you know, this boss right here, right? So this part's really concerning, is how tanky are these balls? Like right here, right? Because once you break one, you have 15 seconds to break the others. You got some people with you, right? But you got to make sure that you guys are on the same page, because if you don't break them, it's white, right? So I'm wondering, how long is it going to be for us to kill these ads and then break these balls once we break off the rings? You got to break off the ring first, and you got to break off the balls. This boss fight it's not that bad. I'm telling you guys, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. We will be fine. We will be able to clear it. It's all gonna be good. I promise y'all. Yeah, man, you just gotta check out this video. I hope this video helps. I hope you guys can look at this video and think, man, there's some mechanics that, you know, I gained and I didn't know this, and I picked up this, and this thing is coming out in 3 days. It is another way to get more disc. It's another way to get more rune stones, another way to get faster accessories. It's just gonna help, you know, and then it's another access to insignia drops. You're gonna want to clear it every week. So the more people that we have to learn this raid and know what to do, then the more clears that we can do. So I hope this video really helps you guys. The moment that I find a legend video, or the moment that the legend content starts and I'm able to put out some content on legend and get that going, I'm gonna do that for you guys. You already know. Once I clear elite, I'm gonna make sure I record it so that, you know, you guys can see me clear it for the first time, of course. Yeah, it's an exciting time. There's gonna be a lot of content. So anyways, I hope you guys appreciate the video. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that I missed. If there's anything about the fight that I missed that you know that I didn't cover, please put it down in the comments so I know, so that I covered it, so that I do cover it in later content, because this is all important stuff that we all need to know, right? And then let me know if there's any other content that you want to see or anything you want me to put out. But for now, I'm out of here. Till next time, peace. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and subscribe. Head over to Twitch, follow Chovio6, where I do stream 3 or 4 times a week. See you there.